I can tell you right now that even though I played a small part, there is some sense of pride in creating something for yourself. And when it comes to kind of DIY or doing home repairs, it is really cool to be able to do something yourself. But every now and then you do need to call in the professionals, and our DIY queen, Zoe, knows just the right people.
It often feels like there aren't enough hours in a day to do what you want to do and what needs to be done. How long have you been meaning to replace the light bulb in the kitchen or repaint the orange wall in the bathroom? Well, now there's an app that can take care of all of it, and we've got Tertia Best, the CEO of Snappy Home, to tell us a little bit more. Tertia, good morning.
Good morning, Zoe.
You know what, it's so great because, you know, we hear about these on-demand services all around lately. How is Snappy Home an on-demand service?
Yeah, and I think it's important to answer that first by saying that we're not a directory service. Snappy Home is a first in the world, and what makes it different is that we can be there in 2 hours, so that's our on-demand side of it, but we're in the middle.
Okay.
So you don't have to deal with the service partners, we deal with them and with you, the customer. So yes, we can be there within 2 hours, and fascinating, 50% of our jobs happens the same day.
Okay.
Very interesting, but also important to know that we're not only on demand. You can also schedule something for the end of the month or for next month, whenever it suits you.
You know, I'm guilty for that, of wanting things done immediately, or when you think of it, oh, we need to get to it. And it's great that you guys do that same day promise as well. But you know what? I also love my DIY projects, and I've realized there comes a point where the professional needs to do it. Tell me a little bit more about your specialized services you offer on Snappy Home.
Yeah, especially that DIY, which some husbands never get to. Hey,
Yes.
And husbands love us because we can sort that out for them. But it's handyman service, electrician work, any plumbing work, anything that you have, even pest control around the home. You know, you just never get to that. You must actually do that twice a year, even if you don't see the pest, to help. But that handyman work includes so many things like painting. You want to maybe build a wall, you want to maybe redo your home inside. We can do all of that for you.
That's
so
amazing.
it's the variety is 58 services, Zoe. So customers must just go and look on site, and they will see it.
58 services, that's a lot.
That's a lot. So we can sort out your DIY, yes.
Thank you. Well, you know what? I'm thinking of all these services you offer, and the first thing that comes to my mind is a bunch of T's and C's apply. How do you guys charge a call-out fee?
We don't. So there we save the customer money as well. So we have no call-out fee, and we prefer you can choose. You can either say, I would like a quote over the phone. Some of our services we quote on the app, and some we prefer we come to your home and look at what is the requirement and your special needs. And then the supplier will submit the quote on the app, and voila, you can just pay for it, and we will continue with the job.
Well,
Very
I love
easy.
that. You know, you're guaranteed that there won't be any extra or hidden costs once you've made the commitment.
Yes.
Now, I think, you know, where... the next question would be, where do you guys operate?
Yeah,
where
so
can
that's
people get a hold of you?
Yeah. You can get hold of us in Johannesburg, Pretoria, Cape Town or Durban. And I just want to mention there is that Snappy Home determines the rate.
Okay.
So there's a labour rate and there's a material rate, and we determine both of that. And we share that with our service partners because we're partners. The customer does not pay extra to use Snappy Home.
That's wonderful. And for people to actually get the Snappy Home app, how can they do that?
So easy. You go to the App Store or Play Store, you type in Snappy Home, that little famous hand of us will come up, you click on it, it's at no cost, and we're in the palm of your hand, and you can book us to be there in 2 hours.
Thank you, Tertia.
Thank you, Zoe.
Now, if you're looking to spend a little less time figuring out what door the Allen key opens, then download the Snappy Home app from your App Store or Play Store.
Snappy Home. We make life a little easier.